There are a bunch of Democrats who would say, it shouldn't be this close. Biden should be winning by a mile, I said. I don't know why anybody's saying that. We live in this reality. A lot of people like Donald Trump. A lot of people in this democracy don't like democracy. That's just a fact, and it has been a fact since the founding of the republic. We need to shift our expectations, I added, about what we think America should be toward what America really is. And what America really is a contest between two very different candidates who have an equal chance of winning. And what's going to determine things is, like you said, normal partisan politics, get out the vote, raising hell. Because the race will be so tight, we also need to shift our expectations to understand that, even though the presumptive candidates have an equal chance of winning, only one of them is getting assistance from a hostile foreign power. Trump needs the Russians to help him this year the same way they did in 2016. The Mueller report concluded, Russian government interfered, in sweeping and systematic fashion, and the Trump campaign expected it would benefit electorally from information stolen and released through Russian efforts. Trump isn't the only one. His party needs help, too. Contrary to 2016, when they were merely the passive recipients of Russian aid and comfort, in 2024, the House Republicans are consciously accepting it. They now know, if they did not already know, that the key witness in their impeachment inquiry of the president is a Russian intelligence asset. As I said last week, they are picking up where Trump left off in 2019, when he used a Kremlin lie to extort Ukraine's president into a conspiracy to smear Biden and defraud the American people. It didn't work, but they're trying for a second time. The story, as press critic Dan Frumkin deftly put it, is no longer whether Joe Biden committed high crimes and misdemeanors by maintaining relations with his ne'er-do-well son. In fact, there has never been any credible evidence to support that conclusion. The real story, Dan said, is the ludicrous Republican impeachment investigation has now been exposed as a Russian intelligence op. This, even as Republicans do Russian President Vladimir Putin's bidding by blocking support for Ukraine, and only a few short years after Trump aides welcomed Russian moves to help the Trump campaign in 2016. We need to shift our expectations to understand that this willingness to do anything to win, even if it means aligning with foreign despots, even if it means committing treason as a consequence, goes back decades. According to historian Heather Cox Richardson, it's a logical outgrowth of the process begun during the administration of President Richard Nixon, when his people deliberately appealed to voters' emotions with a picture of traditional America under siege by anti-war student activists, people of color, and feminist women.